All right. I'm going to start off by saying, giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS for teaching me the 100% truth. Shalom to you, Akim, that's believing in the truth, 100% truth, pushing 100% truth through the four winds of the earth. And Shalom also to you, very few Akwath that's listening and learning in quietness. This is your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida, coming back, Lord willing, with edifying video. So I titled this, "When the days of leaving your husband, your husband is coming to an end." Hashtag judgment coming. Hashtag repent. Hashtag get in order. Because women on this end have feel like they can just keep gadding abroad. They feel like they can just do what they want. But see, we see that, guess what? Yahweh Shem Shai is not pleased with none of that behavior that you've learned here in Babylon, really from the so-called white man, because that's what he pushed in his queendom, man. You learned that behavior here in Babylon because that's what they push. Hey, if you ain't like what you have, get rid of them and get something else. And that's what's pushed over here in Babylon. But see, now, the water to Yahweh Shem Shai for that solar eclipse we had yesterday, them bringing in a new moon, right? So, and then what was that? X marked the spot, so Lord willing, we pray that this was the last Passover, Lord willing, and we pray that, I know that Apostle Tahar deemed this year of the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So Lord willing, we start seeing more and more of these judgments go forth, man, because we in the new year now, started in March, not December, for those that don't know, but we in a new year, right? So Lord willing, these judgments, they're going to increase on you women that just be out here throwing away your man, or you just be jumping from rod to rod, man. So we'll jump right into it. Just because this is a judgment on this woman here. She been made known, you guys know her sister Maury, right, for the stupidness that she did, which was what she threw away her husband to go live in pleasure, right? Because her marriage got boring to her. She being on all these platforms, she had got some money. She probably was listening to all these other wicked women talk about, life is better, by yourself. If you're not happy, leave. Well, see, guess what? She did all that, and judgment came back. It's coming back on her because now she's been looked at as a big dummy. She's looked at as a big dummy, and that's how a lot of you women telling you looked at as big dummies. Especially in times that we're coming into now, you would literally destroy your house, break down your home just to go back into the streets to play, just to have some time, to so-called thrive and live it up in Babylon, in so-called America, right? All for some pleasure. Hey, better get in order, man. I'm telling you, these judgments about to get real personal. Let me play some of this. Matter of fact, wait a minute, because I know I'm on the wrong setup. So let me go to the right setup. Shalaki.
You're a victim. You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Marriage is work.
And
Marriage is work. I'm not here.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not gonna be here like, everything is bro. You have to work hard, to stay married, and stay together, what I'm saying?
My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
That's a damn lie.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people look at when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy?
I'm really happy today. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Big wireless.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much.
We love you, Tia.
Oh, this is awkward.
What do you do for work? Do you like it? Do you like it? How many siblings do you have? Oh, you have a lot. You have a lot.
A few moments later.
How hard is it in the dating world now?
Oh my god!
What is it like out there for a single woman?
Shot of tequila? No.
No,
I haven't been single for 5 years, so I don't know what this world is like out there. But I know it. But from what I see and from what I hear, it is tough.
It is very tough. I will say I've only been in the dating world for, I want to say 3 months now, and it is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I want to throw the towel in. I'm like, what is wrong with,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I will say this.
Okay.
Someone had told me, and I wanted to be like, no, I disagree with you, and I don't want to believe it. They were like, because my last relationship when dating was, when I was, dating this person, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. There was courting that was, involved. And I was saying how I feel like that's no longer, present, meaning like people just don't court each other anymore. And this person was like, well,
see, that's all your fault. And that's what we saying. See, that's all women. Hey, that's your fault because you went out there. You thought the grass was greener on the other side, right? Then look, you found out. She found out, man. And look, she got money. She had her own money. She had money. And look, miserable. Let me get this up here first. Let me get this. Let me get Proverbs. Let's get this. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. See, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. These women don't know nothing, man. They think they know what life is, but they don't know life. They don't know nothing. Let me get that word clamorous just for anybody new that don't know what it means. It's on
Clamorous.
You can Google it. Dictionary says clamorous, marked by confused, din, or outcry. That's these women, man. They're confused. They don't know what love is. They don't know what life is. They don't know what hard times is. They don't know that, you get what I'm saying, that life is not going to be peaches and cream all the time, you know? So what they do, when they get aggravated, they get fed up. They don't want to, abide up under that man, you know what I'm saying, leadership. They go and seek, all that attention elsewhere, putting their trust in the Babylon and thinking that Babylon gonna give them the answer to their wickedness, foolish desires that they have in their heart. When all along, all you had to do is just repent every day, just like us men. We have to repent and stay in order, stay in order. But see, guess what? She didn't stay in order. So what she did? Let's get that. What she do? Let me get. Let me find it on here. Matter of fact, I just have to click on it from up here, and it should pull up. Y'all bear with me. Here it goes. Salaki. So what did she do? Right here. It says Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish pluck it down with her hands. Right. See? So what did she do? She didn't like so-called what she was getting out of her marriage, what she was receiving, right? The order that she was getting. What she did? She went out, she was listening to all them other relationships, and other single women or whatever, and she tore down her own household. She left that man. That's just like not just her. Even you got, women do this all the time, man. Especially, women do this to men of the Lord all the time. 1 minute everything is good, rocking smooth. Then the next minute is like you just throw in the towel and they just up and leave, as if they can just up and leave, and they feel like what they're doing is right. They feel like what they're doing is like, yeah, the Father gonna stand on it, and he's gonna promote it. That's blasphemy, man. That's blasphemy. And he's not. Let me see where I want to go. How I want to go with this. Let's go. I'm trying to go in order with what I have pulled up. Because like I said, man, like you seen in the video, all that what she was doing, living it up. Now, matter of fact, let me go back to the video. Let me play a little bit more of that video, just so you can, because she going through it, and that's 2/3. You women that leave men for the Lord, you're gonna start. Judgment is gonna start hitting you hard, man. Times are different. Matter of fact, I got a video on that too.
That's old news. Like people just don't do that anymore. There's just this whole new way of doing things. And I'm like, you mentioned tradition, and I think that's where it kind of needs to go back to.
Who in the blue hell are you?
Where, a man is courting a woman and showing her, how much he appreciates her and wants her and loves her, or wants to be with her. And I feel like what's happening now, and again, I've only been in the world for a few months, is they have this mentality right off the bat that there is someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like there could be someone else.
Is it that they're the prize?
Yes.
That's the prize.
Yes.
Yes.
We talking deep here. Yes. We about to get into it.
Oh my God, that the man is the prize.
The man is the prize.
Yes. I'm talking loud. Yes. That is so true.
Yeah, but see, wait a minute. Remember now, she threw him away. Why? Let me get that. Because it's in the scriptures. She threw him away. She threw him away, man. That's why everything is in the scriptures. 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. She threw him away because she went out there partying. She went out there. She thought the grass was green on the other side. She thought she was going to get somebody better than Corey. That's just like women that mess with men of the Lord. They think they're going to get better. They think they're going to, you get what I'm saying? That because now, they don't understand. They might get like a promotion on the job, or they might get a job because some of them don't have jobs when they start messing with us. Or they might, be having problems, or stuff start getting better for them as far as their, their situations, their children. And then next thing you know, they start getting big-headed, and they think that they doing something, and they feel like the Lord is with them. Let's just use their terms. They feel like God is with them, right? So then they get big-headed, and next thing you know, they're like, you know what? I can get something better. I move on. And see, now everything is the spirit, because the Lord has put this woman, she's been exposed by Yahweh Shah. She's been put on the platform to be exposed, to show you women that, guess what? This is why you stay humble, because all that what she did in leaving him and going to, live in her pleasure, now is backfiring a year later after her decision to so-called leave. All that what you heard, man. And see, now we're gonna start seeing more judgments go forward. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then we'll get some more precepts, and I got some other videos. And shalom to all the Akim on the comment board. Shalom, Ashwakaya. Shalom, bro. Shalom, brother Azaria. Shalom, Yahabashan Shabrakatah. Shalom to you too, brother Shemaiah. Yahabashan Shabrakatah. But let's play a little bit more of this, man. Let's play a little bit more of this, because see, yeah, now she sounds stupid. And that's what a lot of you women that done left off from your post. You left your first love. You got that too. You left your first love. You left your post. Guess what? You're gonna be ashamed in the days and the times that we're coming into.
Like they've taken it off of the woman.
It's true.
like commercials too. Skip it.
Recovering from a divorce feels like a whirlwind journey.
Now, this is a recent video. Listen to this. This is a cry out.
I found that through the process, divorce isn't a place where we arrive. It's entering a new chapter of life with many nuances and no one-size-fits-all handbook. One moment you're relieved, feeling like you've conquered something significant. Then suddenly, waves of emotions hit you all over again. It's a side of divorce that isn't often discussed, especially when there are kids involved. You strive to be a role model, teaching them resilience and self-care. You try different things to soothe and release emotional buildup, with exercise, journaling your thoughts, meditation, and seeking therapy to cope with the breakup and the dreams you had for the future. It may sound cliche, but time truly does have a way of soothing pain. Someday, I believe I'll be able to look back on this time with nothing but warmth and gratitude for the beautiful children brought into my life and the stronger version of myself that emerged from the experience. For anyone who is going through this, I would love to hear your experience. Share your story because there's power in dialogue. As women, we take our power back by sharing our stories and bringing any deep shame we hold from this experience into the light. I love you guys. Tia. Recovering from a divorce.
Hey, see? It backfired on her. It backfired. Because at the end of the day, what happened? She left her post. Just like a lot of you women do. What do? You think the grass is green on the other side. You think you're going to get better. You think you're going to get treated with another dude. That's wicked, man. To even have a mindset like that. And there's many women that mess over men of the Lord, man. Let me get many women mess over the men of the Lord, man. That's why man, you got to stay prayed up. Especially in these times, because the spirits are active, man. And you got a lot of bug outs, man. And I'm speaking to you brothers, man. Hey. Let me know if I'm back on. Let me know if you brothers and sisters, they must have cut my live. Hold on. I don't know if I'm still on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's back up. Salaki for that. They cut my live, man. That's stupid. Esau, always doing something. Let me go back to it, man. We'll pull it back up. And let me first and foremost. That music done cut up too. Y'all bear with me. Esau done. All right, we good. Yep. Let's go back into it. They cut my damn line. Anyway, back to Sirach 25. Sirach 25, man. Good News Translation. Starting at 21, it says, never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and don't try to win a woman because she is wealthy. When a man is supported by his wife, there is sure to be anger, arrogance, and humiliation. Right. For us men, hey, you got a woman sticking with you, hey, majority of the time, they're angry, right? The arrogance and humiliation. Why? Because a lot of them, they look at what's in the world as these so-called women, so-called living their best lives, and they think that they're supposed to be enjoying themselves as those other women do. That's why we said under this queendomship here, man, is getting ready to die off. It's already starting to die off, because over here, jumping from rod to rod has been looked as like you winning. It's been looked as like these women got the victory, that you can just jump away from a dude and just put him away and go be on another rod. See, now judgment is getting ready to go forward. More and more, you 2/3 women, that's you unbelievers, man. And they're very arrogant, man. Why? Because, hey, like you see over here on this end, as soon as you start dealing with them, they get a little, they don't even understand when they're dealing with a man of the Lord, right? Or men in general. We just use men in general. Men start increasing their lives. Stuff start working out in their favor. Why? Because then they in their first love. They submitting to their husband. Then guess what? When they get out of order, that's when everything start crumbling down. Take Tia. Look at Tia on the screen. Take her as a witness. She got money. She had her own money before Corey, and look how her life is turning out. Now she's been blasphemed. Now they mocking her. They scoffing at her. They saying, "Yeah, girl, you stupid as hell. Whoever told you what they told you, you stupid as hell for listening to her." It says a bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Right? See, hey, women do this all the time, man. It's just within their nature. They make a man depressed and they break his heart. See, now us men, we understand that. Guess what? This is a part of our curse too. That's why the best thing we can do now is, guess what? We keep repenting, we keep rehearsing, and we keep our eyes on how about Shai. Because see, now you see more and more day in, day out. As we said, this ain't just Esau queendom. This is a so-called black woman, Native American, Hispanic, Latinos, Levi. I mean, I don't want to say Levi. I want to say the tribe names, but Haitian. This is their queendom too. They love it here. Why? Because they can do what they want to do. It says, show me a timid man who can, let me start back up here. A bad wife would make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. Right? See, they don't want. A lot of women throw away their man because they don't want to make that man happy. All that man required is, hey, wash the clothes, keep the house clean. That's all, in a hot meal, and make sure the kids straight. What they do, they look at that as hard and simple. Like, that's the very simplest thing that we asking for you to do, and you're looking at it as it's just hard. That's why we say, man, these women, they throw away men all the time. But see, now judgment is going forward. I'm gonna play another video right behind this one. Let me get something else, just to show you, you women that leave your first love, your post. Let me get that. 1 Timothy and 10. I'm gonna start at 10. Well reported of for good works, if she have brought up children, if she have lodged strangers, if she have washed the saints' feet, if she have relieved the afflicted, if she have diligently followed every good work. These are, this is what a good woman is, because, a lot of women, they be, especially Christians, they read that at Proverbs 31, but they really don't even understand what they're reading. It says, but the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Mashiach, they will marry, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. See, what's your first faith as a woman? Your husband. But see, a lot of women, as we say, you see, they cast it off. They throw it away. Why? Because they get out here They see all this stuff. They start listening to these other women, and that's another thing, man. That's why we say it over and over again. Being over here in Babylon to women is wickedness look fun, man. Wickedness look fun, and not just to women, men too. Wickedness is, hey, in the eyes of them, wickedness is winning. But see, we know in the spirit that, guess what? All that wickedness is coming to an end, man. All that wickedness is coming to an end. Right here, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. These women cast off their first faith, which is submitting to your husband. You was put here to be in submission, to be controlled, because we ain't no simp over here. None of us men, and we're not no simps. You was put here to be controlled by your husband. That's the whole duty of a woman. A woman, when you look it up, stands for servant. But see, you want to cast it off because you want to go out in the world, and then you find out that, guess what? The grass ain't green on the side. Then you try to come back. But you cast it off. You made up lies. You listened to the lies. You cast it off. It says, and with hell within. They learn to out from house to house. See, so they learn how to be idle, right? They start worshiping themselves or worshiping other women or other philosophies, whatever is out there, man. Wandering about from house to house. See, jump from house to house. And that can be they own, jump from man house or going back in from their mama house or sister house, whoever. And not only idle, but toddlers also and busybodies. See, they become busybodies. So, see, these women, they get out here, they become busybodies. They got to keep their mind going. They put their time in and invest their time into stuff that's not going to save them. That's really not going to, it's not for your salvation. We in so-called 2024, you trying to build a business. What does that got to do with your salvation? You trying to get your own place. What does that have to do with your salvation? As we say, the busybodies, as we say, as the Lord say, Salaki, as the Lord say, wicked women, they throw down their own house. They destroy their own house, man. It says speaking things which they ought not. Right, see, they be saying stuff like you heard what she said in the beginning of the video. All that she looked at her marriage as a what she said, a college. Like what the hell are you talking about? It says, I would therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give no occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Look at Israel as a whole, man. Look at the nation of Israel. Look at our women, man. They're so out of order, so gone. All the heathens. The biggest one, Esau, they mock and scoff at us, man. All because you women you want to live in pleasure. But see, for some are already turning aside after Satan. So, you got to let them be. You got to let them be. Because these women out here, man, they have, let me get this. 1 Timothy. Let me get this. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressively. It says that in the latter times some should depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Right? See, and there's a lot of that going on amongst Israel, man. Especially, but we dealing with the women. Hey, you women, y'all depart from the faith. You depart from your first love, which is your husband, because you sit on TikToks all day. You sit on YouTube all day. You sit on Facebook all day and see single women on their lives with drinks cooking in their kitchen and think that that's supposed to be your life. And you let these bitches tell you that this is good living. And girl, if he ain't equal, if he ain't compromising, that, hey, you should leave him. You let women that don't have husbands tell you how to run your household. Then you listen to it. And then guess what? Now your ass in trouble. See, and that's the times we're coming into. It says speaking lies and hypocrisy. I think that's how you say it. Hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Right. See, and that's what a lot of them do, man. They be speaking all them lies, man. They make all type of lies up in their head, man. That ain't even funny, man. Just to throw you away because they don't like the trials and tribulations. They don't like the transition. They feel like life should be better. Well, let me get this in Job, just to show you. Let me show you something. It's in Job chapter 2. Job chapter 2. I'm jumping straight to the points. This is when Job got tested by Yahweh Shai. You know, Satan started throwing all these afflictions on him. I'm going to just start at verse 7. It says, so went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the soil of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a posture to scrape himself with all, and he sat down among the ashes. You know, Job had, he had the boils on his skin. He was looking at himself like, damn, what the hell? He was itching. So he took something trying to scrape it. This is what this going into. It says, then said his wife to him, does thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. See, because over and over again, women do not want to lose what they so-called think they got on this end, man. This woman, his wife, this was Job's wife. When the troubles start happening, right? Job lost a lot. The lands, the animals. Hey, he lost them children, right? Why? Because they was worshiping them, their own selves. They was worshiping their, celebrating their birthdays, right? All this stuff took place, and guess what? What she said? Thou still retain thy integrity. Curse God and die. See, so when the tough comes, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear about Yahweh Shai. That's what we seeing, man. These women don't care about. Let's just use their terms, man. These women don't care about God, man. They be quick to throw away their blessing, which that man, just for benefits, just for a little bit of pleasure in the clubs, and just to turn out, to be honest, really not pleasure, because you get yourself dicked down by all these different sperms all shoot up, and you get body counts on you, which is stupid, man. Verse 10, it says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips? Right. See? So understand that to the newbies on, that's out there. Hey, no matter what you go through in your life, even if you got a rib or you're dealing with something that's like presentable at the time, listen, no matter what you go through, keep your eye single and stay on the Yahweh Shai, because it's many stories. This is just one. There's many stories to show us that, guess what? When hard times come, only the elect are going to be able to stand, man. And you do have hope for elect women amongst that number, right? The unnumbered multitude. But only the elect is going to be able to withstand. And that's what we're finding out more and more. See, these women out here, man, they through and they're losing it. That girl, hey, she got all that money and she losing, man. Let me get this other video. Let me play this. Let me put this up there. Hey, Shalom, brother Damawati. Shalom. How about y'all? Shalom. Hey, I'll post it. Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right. And then it says, same brother, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets in her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her. Right. Which it's Ecclesiastes 7:26. If you please Yahweh Shai, guess what? He'll remove that headache. Because a lot of these women, man, they're headaches, man. They distractions. They're headaches and they're distractions. Because a lot of them, truthfully to tell you, to be honest, brothers and sisters, they don't believe, and we're seeing that more and more. Let me get this other video, man. Go out for your precepts too, bro. Let me get this other video. Now listen to this woman. This is what, and this was over like a year ago, but still I feel like through the spirit, it was beautiful that she even shared this.
Divorce my husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone all by myself. And which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband.
Now, while I can appreciate her,
see, and that goes with that Titus chapter 2. That's what that's what the aged woman's supposed to be teaching, right? But see, they don't teach that no more over here because, as we said, man, hey, wickedness has been made look fun as, and it's only, hey, like the scripture says just because judgment is not executed speedily, it's only fun because it ain't touched you yet. And what a lot of these women say when they leave, you know, you warn them like, hey, listen, I'm telling you, if you leave, that's it. That's your ass. What they say? Oh, you wrong. That ain't nothing gonna happen to me. God had me before you. He gonna have me after you. Well, wait a minute. Let's get this. Let me get this. Amos 9 and 10. It says, all the sinners of my people should die by the sword, which say the evil should not overtake nor prevent us. Wait a minute. All the sinners of my people should die by the sword, which say that evil should not overtake nor prevent us. That's what these 2/3 women do. Oh, ain't not gonna happen to me. God got me. Don't worry about it. I don't want to hear none of that. Hey, that's all right. We telling you because you cast off your first faith. You throw it away. Why? For a little bit of pleasure, a little bit of, you know, whatever you have going on in your mind. But see, at the end of the day, we know it's supposed to be this way. Let me get this other video, man, just to show you that these are minor judgment. But hey, how about Shad is? Hey, he's warning you women, you better get in order, man. He's warning you.
New at 10, what appears to be a dangerous trend in New York City could be happening here in Chicago. Several women report being physically attacked while simply walking down the street.
That's what Chicago police say also happened to a woman in the Gold Coast. Here, in a busy area near State and Chicago on Saturday night. That's where we find CBS 2's Meba Gonzalez. Live now. Meba.
Yeah, Joe and Erica, this is a very busy area of town. We went from business to business, asking people if they had seen or heard anything when that attack happened. They had not. But one woman who says she witnessed it firsthand went on social media to send out a warning.
Just like out of nowhere. These different women are going viral on social
Look,
media for sharing a similar story.
I was literally just walking and a man came up and punched me in the face. So I just got punched in the face walking home.
The alleged assault happening in New York City, causing black eyes
Look at
and
that.
even swelling on the victims.
Look at all them women, they going
Broad
up in there.
daylight for no apparent reason.
It definitely has changed my sense of just sort of paranoia or anxiety.
None of that. And yeah, these, you know, I'm just using this, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we don't care about no heathens. You know, it could be Jakes. We don't know. But for the sake of the video, we don't care about no heathens. But I'm using to show you that, guess what? See, judgment is going out. And these ain't nothing but, hey, them light judgments. Them light judgment. Tia, who you see on the screen, who I played in the first video, these ain't nothing but light judgment. See, now, matter of fact, man, if you pull up World Star, because a lot of stuff you can't play on YouTube. If you go on World Star and see all these judgments on these women getting shot, stabbed to death, stuff that you don't, the stuff that Esau will not allow on these platforms. Why? Because it'll cause fear. You women playing, I'm telling you, you women throwing your man to the side and you think you're just going to go back into the world and live your so-called life and think life is going to be sweet for you. That's coming to an end. Thus said the Lord, Lord willing. Hey, that's coming to an end. your next move is gonna be your last move. Those are times we coming into. Your next move is getting ready to be your last move. Because anytime you cast away, anytime you make this word blaspheme, and you make this word laughing mark to the heathens and among your own nation, guess what? Now you out there doing the opposite of what you was created to do. So guess what? Judgment knocking on your door. These judgments about to get real personal. Babylon is done, man. We're gonna see. Hey, in the times that we're getting ready to go into, man, we're gonna see more and more judgments. Now all of a sudden, yesterday we had the eclipse, right? Now you got people doing videos, women. Oh, I'm feeling sick. I don't feel good. Yeah, because you know why? A lot of them got that 2020. They done got that jump shot, right? And we won't be surprised if they were spraying toxic, because there's videos on that too, that they were spraying stuff in the air. A lot of that stuff can correspond with the stuff that you took back in 2020 to have your bodies drop. And that's the time we're coming into, man. Hey, we about to see people drop. That's just what it is. You're gonna start seeing more people, especially women. It's more women on the earth than it is. It's more women on the earth than it is men. You're gonna see a lot of these women drop. That same woman that you listen to, your auntie, your mama, leave that man, leave him alone. He a Hebrew Israelite. He trying to control you. Hey, a lot of them gonna see all of them that they was talking to. A lot of them gonna die. All of them gonna die. A lot of them gonna die. Just being honest, man. Just being honest. So, Lord willing, was edifying. I didn't want to make it too long. I didn't know it was only this long, but I pray this was edifying to you, Akim, and you, Aqua. Very few Aqua that's out there. You please them on this whole time? How do you please? How about Shai as a woman? You stay submitted to your first faith, which is to your husband, and don't leave him no matter what. No matter what you see going on out there in the world, because like we say, that's a trial of y'all faith too. Y'all gonna be going through afflictions too. Hey, some of you women, you might have a 2/3 J, but guess what? Don't leave them. Because guess what? You don't know what you did in your past life. So now you gotta, submit, humble yourself down. For those that do have men of the Lord, you get what I'm saying? Hey, don't cast them away. Because guess what? You cast them away, that's your ass. I'm just telling you the truth. You cast them away, that's your ass. Everything is popping back up. I don't know why. It's like they keep timing my channel out. It's all right. You know, Esau gonna do his thing, and it's cool. But hey, don't throw them away. So hey, get in order, stay in order, no matter what they pushed out here in the world platform, being single, being independent. Don't believe in that hype, because a lot of these women you about to see get put to death. And Lord willing, He's gonna allow us to see this all publicly. It's gonna be made known, even to those that done left us. Us men of the Lord, you done put off. Because hey, matter of fact, I think I had that. Let me get that right quick before I close it down. I had that. Yeah, I had that. Let me get that. Let me get this right quick. Let me get this. 1 Corinthians 7:10, it says, "And unto the married I command, yet not I." This is Paul speaking. It says, "But the Lord." So it's not his word. This is Yahweh Shai. "Let not the wife depart from her husband." Hey, so no matter what, especially if you got a man of the Lord, your ass better not depart. You better not throw him away. It says, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. Right? See? So, if she depart, let her remain unmarried. That means when you depart, marriage is sex. You better not be out there trying to jump from rod to rod. You better not, man. I'm telling you women, we talking to you. You better not be jumping from rod to rod. It says, or be reconciled to her husband. That means you're supposed to go back. You're supposed to repent. You're supposed to humble yourself. Pray to the Lord that He keeps put the Spirit on you to humble you, to be soft, not haughty all the time. That's what's wrong with a lot of women. They can't shut the hell up, man. That's the problem. It says, "But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believe not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. Right. Hey, if she don't believe, hey, it's cool. If she doing what she's supposed to do, hey, and she's sticking with that man, and we cool with it. We're not gonna complain, right? Because at the end of the day, we already understand a lot of our women are not gonna fully believe until chaos happen anyway. You know, it says, and the women which have a husband that believe not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. Well, hey, I'm gonna use this both ways. It says, and a woman which have a husband that believe not. Remember, I just said a minute ago, you can't leave that man, even if he's not a believer. You might have a truth. That might be a part of your affliction. That's your walk that you gotta take. And if Yahweh Shai don't want you with that man, guess what? He can. Hey, if he want to be wicked, keep sinning, adding sin on top of sin. Guess what? He'll take that man out, and then end up pairing you up with the man of the Lord, right? And then the flip side of this, that I want to say is, hey, you got men that believe, and guess what? These women they just be departing. See, brothers be pleased to, hey, to deal with the wives that we used to have. But just because you had unbelief, you just left. They up and left, man. That's wicked. Because times got hard. That's wicked, man. Let me read this. It says, for the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Elsewhere, your children unclean, but now are they holy. Right. It says, but if the unbelieving depart, let her depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God have called us to peace. So, hey, they want to leave. You know what we can do? It's nothing we can do. But, hey, when there's marriage, everything in the household goes smooth. The children be taken care of because that man is in the household. But when the husband is out of that household, that man is out of the household, hey, it be unclean. They're going to be filled with all different type of demons and philosophies, and they're going to be simp. They're going to be bitches and whole. Hey, it happens. But guess what? There's nothing we can do, because guess what? Let them leave. They got to go. They want to leave. Hey, gotta let them be. So, Lord willing, man, I pray this was edifying. I had to bring that out before I close it down. Let me make sure I ain't had nothing else. Oh, water, y'all, about Shai. Hey, remember, as the scripture say, remember Lot, wife. Let me get that too. Okay, water, y'all, about Shai. Forgot. Remember Lot, wife, man. I'm gonna jump straight to it. Genesis 19, just to show you, it says, hasty, 22, verse 22, hasty escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou become thither. Therefore, the name of this city was called Zoar. I brought this out because, hey, the angels couldn't destroy the city until Lot moved. It didn't say the woman. It says, because Lot had to escape. And once he got there, the angels, they got busy, man, destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. But when you jump down to verse 26, it says, but his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Now, let me go deeper into that. We're gonna dive over to here. I forgot I had these up. It's not showing everything. Y'all bear with me. Luke 17, it says 32. Remember Lot's wife, right? See what happened to Lot's wife? She looked back. How? It says, verse 33, whoever tries to keep their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life will preserve it. So she looked back. How? She was trying to keep all the things that Lot had established for their family. The clothes, the house. She looking at the shoes. She look, man, she probably the water, the fountains, all that. That's what these women do. They look back. And see, now we're coming to more and more times. Guess what? If you get caught looking back if you want to, that's your ass. Your next move is your last move. Thus said the Lord. Your next move is going to be your last move. I'm telling you, man. These judgments about to get real personal. It's going to get real serious over here in Babylon. So, Lord willing, now I'm going to shut it down. I pray that you brothers and sisters was edified. May the blessing and lesson be upon your household. To you women, hey, get in order, stay in order, and don't come out of order. Period. Shalom to you. Yahweh Shalom. May the blessing and lesson be upon you, brother, sister, household. Shalom.